Why do you believe these invisible battles are so common but so rarely discussed?
Yes, part of what I started seeing is when you have expectations and outcomes in mind, because this is what we were taught at the first company I worked at when I was 20 years old. I was still in university and I was working part-time. And it's okay, what's your plan A? What's your plan B? What's your plan C? And all these things. And it was positive and negative, good or bad, right or wrong, and all these things. And failure is not an option, is what I was always told, and you were so afraid of even doing something. And I think one of the reasons that I discussed is because people are afraid of failing. And I had to start thinking, well, what is really failure? Are there really failures? Do you really make a mistake? And I started seeing more the results of my activities were basically just milestones of learning. Instead of, uh, constructive criticism, I just called it encouraging ideas. Yeah, I just reframed, restated stuff because everything was always so negative. Whatever my manager would say, could I see you for a few minutes? I was thinking, what did I do wrong? Why? Because rarely was it, I just wanted to commend you for the great job you did. So you didn't really want to discuss much, and they were all hidden and invisible because you were afraid that it was something, someone's going to point out something wrong. Rather than the other way of looking at it, oh, that's just another milestone, another step in your evolution. I didn't make a mistake. And I also, one other thing that really helped me was let me make my own decisions. Because if you tell me what to do and the outcome isn't what you expected, I'm still responsible because I listened to you. That also irritated me when I first started. But that's what you told me. Yeah, but you should have. Okay, I didn't think for myself. I should have said, let me research and investigate what you recommended I do. What do you mean? You don't trust me? Actually, no, I don't. Because I'm responsible for the activities I do, even if you tell me to do them. So this was such a huge load that I had on me for years. And I think that's why we don't really discuss these invisible battles. We're afraid of making mistakes. We're afraid of not doing what I was told. And all these shifts of me deciding, me seeing them not as mistakes, but just milestones of my learning, then that started shifting things. I'll stop there.
Yeah, very good, very good. And Elena, I would like to add something to that, about these invisible battles. We have very often a fear of being judged, of looking weak, of not so, and this is like, it's terrible. So even if we have something in us, we are not going to share that. So, and even the culture of success, there's one word which is absent from that, which is crucial. It's vulnerability. And this is the thing, we are taught as children to be tough, not to show our emotions. Sometimes we are disconnected from these emotions, right? So then, of course, all our life, oh no, we cannot cry, we cannot do things, we cannot say things, even if we feel it. No, we can't do that. So what's missing there? And this has to come as well from leadership, is really having a culture which encourages people to speak up, to be vulnerable, without fears of being judged, criticized, or be given advice they don't want. It's really people being themselves. Oh, what's wrong? There's a problem. And again, it's not, what happens? If somebody has an issue, instead of judging, no, trying to understand. And then sometimes you will hear, oh, wow, I've got this family issue, this and that. All right, okay, I didn't know about that. And then you start empathize and you start. So the more we encourage these people to be open and really without making sure that they are safe, the more people will talk about these invisible battles.